Folks, what are we sick of? What are we sick of in this day and age? You know what we're sick of? Here, especially at this church, we are sick of the average person getting completely screwed over. No matter it feels like what happens in this day and age. Everything as far as how it affects the average person is bad and is crappy. Over and over and over again. So what New York State is trying to do, and I'll say in theory, fine, is great. New York State is trying to take government and use it in a way that will make the average person's life better. This is what government's supposed to do. Government is not supposed to advocate for and do things on behalf of rich people. Rich people will be fine. Who cares? Rich people be richin', and they're going to live life exactly how they want, and there's no worries and there's no stress. Give me a break. Not like the average or even poor person in society. So this is great. Now, we all know what a lot of people will say. How are you going to pay for it? Are you going to pay for it? First and foremost, doing things that help everyone, especially the average person, is good. I don't even give a shit how we pay for it. Don't give a fuck. Because when we live in a day and age where the average person over and over and over again gets totally fucked over, we want to see something that will actually help us. Literally the average people. The average American. So miss me with again, we already know they're going to say, how do you pay for it? How do you pay for it? What do you mean, how do we pay for it? How is it that we can live in a society that's richer than it's ever been, but delivers social services less than it ever has? There is money. There is money. But we have to use government to find money to do good things to average people. Because what else are average people going to do? There's no other option. If we don't use government, what's the other option? There's no unions anymore. There's absolutely nothing that's in our favor. All the powers that be and the wealth, it's totally against us. So if you're someone out there that's right-wing and sees this and in your mind go, this is good in theory, but how are we going to pay for it? What is the alternative? If the alternative is to keep going down the route we're going, then we've got absolutely no leverage and nothing we can do for the average person. And every single person who's not in the 1% life will continue to get more turbo fucked. So what are we supposed to do? This is good. I don't give a shit about the details because at least New York State is trying in some way. No, New York State's not perfect. No, the governor's not perfect. No, every legislator and every senator and every mayor's not perfect, but try! Make an effort! Don't sit on the sidelines and do nothing while the average, especially poor person in society gets turbo fucked because we have no leverage for anything. At all. The only leverage we have is government. And a lot of people out there that might be right-wing, well, that sucks, but that's true. And a lot of people out there that might be right-wing will say, well, there's got to be another way. What's the other way? What's the other way? Tell me. I'm open ears. I am the kind of person that is ready to hear things that make sense that will help the average person. So what is it? If it's not government on behalf of us, especially in this case with healthcare, what are we going to do? What are we supposed to do? Because what we're not going to do in this day and age is say, well, we can't afford it and we're going to do absolutely nothing. No, we don't accept that. We don't accept that. We've got to do better. We've got to do better. So, now, in the long run, do the details matter? Yes, because it needs to be a sustainable program that's delivering benefits and is here to stay. So, I hope that happens. But again, the mentality is correct. Use what we can to help the average person. Do that. Do that. Give that energy out. The details are important, okay, but they're not important in the sense that you should be just doing that. And then you can figure the details out later. Okay, nobody's poo-pooing the sustainability of it and the blah, 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 okay, and we hope it works out, but man, this is good because it's moving in a direction that isn't just fucking feeding more money to the top 1% and telling the plebes it's going to trickle down for your social services at any point. No, it's not. No, it's not. It never does. So good for New York State. And we hope, again, in the long term, this delivers benefits to people that otherwise wouldn't have gotten them and have no other way to get them. That's good. That's good. Come on. Thanks for stopping by and subscribe for more wisdom.